Hi, my name is Emma Britt, and this is my persuasive speech on the nonprofit organization Direct Relief. So first we'll get started with a little bit of background information. So they want people to have better health, which will lead to better lives, and they help people going through poverty and emergencies such as disasters. So first, our first bullet is going to be they provide rapid medical services during disasters, so such as if you're going through hurricanes or earthquakes, anything like that, any type of disaster of that sort, like natural disaster, they will help out to get you medical service if you're needing that. And then they give medical supplies to clinics and health centers that maybe are in like underserved communities or more like poor and to poverty. And then they help aid internationally, so they are in the United States in all 50 states. So we're in North Carolina, so they help here in all the other states in our country, but they also serve like other 90 other countries too. So they just help internationally. And so here's a little bit more information. So they deliver help without any sort of discrimination, so they don't care about politics, your race, what you believe in. So they're just more about just getting you the help that you need with no discrimination at all. And then they give immediate help while looking to help you in the future. So so if you're going through a disaster, like an emergency disaster, they'll help you, and they'll also help you to get back on your feet for the future. So they're just gonna help you just get through what you're going through, basically. And then they focus on, mainly they focus on serving the underserved areas. So like I said earlier, where they get the medical help too. So they help in underserved communities, so communities that don't have as much money as others, so like smaller towns and cities that aren't as big as the others. And so why should you support Direct Relief? So it's important to support them because it helps to give support to the poor. So like in our county, we have a lot of poor, so the help will go to them. And then they get funds privately, so they get no source of money from the government at all. It's just all private, and so they just get the money on their own without having to reach out to the government for the money that they need to help do these things and help others in disasters and medical help. And so they can help give a person a diagnosis during a disaster. So they help bring in nurses and doctors that can help you when you're going through a disaster and everything's tore down and you have no one to help. They will bring in doctors so they can fly these people in when they fly there to help. Since it's internationally, they often have to take helicopters and stuff like that to help people. And so they help people even after disasters, so helping to rebuild homes and things like that. They'll get you the supplies that you need for that. And especially during a disaster such as a flood, something like that, the first priority is going to be looking for people that are missing. So they'll go out on boats in floods and find people that are missing and that sort of thing. Okay, and then they work with other companies to get the tools and the financial donations that they need, and they help. So talking with other companies will help them to help others. So they get support from companies and individuals, other people, to help them get the help out to others that are in need of help, even the poor. So how to support. So many people do fundraisers through social media apps. So if you go to the Direct Relief website, they'll have fundraisers you can use and how to set that up on social media. So a main one, it would be Facebook. So setting it up, and then people that you know may want to donate. So that's a good fundraiser that you could use. Or a corporate donation, which would be businesses giving a donation. This is where they get a lot of big donations from big corporate companies. And then an individual donation. So if you're just feeling like you want to give individually, you can just send the money to them. Their website will have more information on how to do that. And then you can volunteer with the program. So if you don't want to give money or find a way to give the money, you can volunteer to help during disaster or anything like that. And then here are my references. So I put my references on here, but I'll also provide them in the submission.